Hey guys, I'm just starting this vlog later on in the day because we've just come back from the shops and I've got a few little updates to the house. So I thought what I would do is wait for Charlie to go down for his nap. I'll show you a quick kind of like look round of his room. I'm going to put this on because my hand's getting sore. That's better. So yeah, I thought I would show you a little kind of like tour of his room. So he's got some new furniture in and I've also like unpacked a lot of his stuff. So I thought it'd be nice to show you what his room looks like. It's probably the one that looks the most finished in the house, I would say. And then give you a little look in the living room because I kind of got to the point now where I've been vlogging in between the moving vlogs and I don't know what you've seen and what you haven't. So we'll do a kind of like whip round the house so you can see it. We'll show you Charlie's room first because he's going for a nap just now, and then we've just come back from the shops and we've got some bits and pieces that I want to show you as well, like bedside lights for Ella, some lights for in here, and also what else did we get? Some wallpaper as well that I'm planning on putting in her room, and they only had 2 rolls left, so I thought I need 2 rolls for behind her bed anyway, so I thought better to just pick them up, and they were also on sale. So I'm going to show you that as well, and yeah, just kind of give you a run through of the house. But first of all, I need to get him some milk. I've like pulled some wee muscle thing in my foot or something. Oh. Right, I've just remembered that before Ella went to nursery, the kids were playing in here. It's a disaster. I'm going to like throw all the toys away first into the boxes and then I'll show you. How do you want a sneak peek of what a real room looks like? Let me show you that first. The chaos. Good thing is they've emptied the one box, so all that stuff goes in there and then the wooden stuff goes in there, so shouldn't be too bad. It'll take me 5 minutes to clear it up, so let's do that first. Right, so that's all done now, so I'm just going to kind of like walk into the room and just show you what it looks like when you first come through the door. First thing you see is his little rocking horse or rocking elephant from my first years. These make a great Christmas present as well, guys, so I'll leave a little link to that. We got it last year and it's obviously been personalised with his name, but that's like carved in. Oh, he's so tired. And obviously his carpet's been down. It's a sort of like nice grey beigey colour, which matches in lovely with the warm tones and also with cool tones. And then when you come down here, the newest piece in this room is this big huge, I think it's called Hemnes or Hemnes, I don't know, I'm not quite sure how you say it, but it's from IKEA anyway. It's an 8 compartment chest of drawers, and honestly the quality of this stuff's amazing. It was £215, which is quite pricey for IKEA drawers, but like really reasonable for drawers in general. But Fraser made this up. I did not even try to attempt it, there's so many bits, so he did a good job of making this up for him. So like in here we've got like nappies and stuff, and then in here we've got like all of his little hats and accessories, and then we've got some jammies and some little memory things with these little storage dividers. And then on the top here, I've got a couple of ornaments, but we're going to put his TV in the middle here once we've got that all sorted. But here is actually needing a little clean. This one is a little aeroplane from TK Maxx. I'm pretty sure this was £15, but it makes such a lovely ornamental piece in his room. But he actually does play with this as well, which is really cute because all the parts actually move and stuff. And then over here I've got a little money bank, which was from a friend of mine, and it's just this little elephant, but I believe this is from the Little White Company. And then I've got this light, which is from IKEA as well. And actually, if I get an app on my phone, Fraser did this, there's a kind of plug over here, I think you can see it. Oh, my phone's down the stairs. But basically I've got an app on my phone that I can turn this light on remotely, which is good for at night time when he's going to bed. I can keep this light on, and then after 5 minutes of leaving the room, I turn it off, and he seems to settle better that way. In the corner here, I've got his toy bag, which is also from my first year's, personalised with his name on it. It's got toys in it and blankets and stuff. And then you've already seen his gorgeous curtains, which are from Remnant Kings, and this is the, oh god, what's it called again? I can't remember the name of it, but I'll like write it on the screen or something, so if you're wanting to go and inquire about them, then you'll know the style of them. So they're lovely and pleated and they're all hanging lovely. And then in this corner here, I've got these boxes which are from Matalan. My mum got these about 2 years ago. In fact, it was before Charlie was even born. So I don't know how much these are, or if they do still have them. But if they have got them, then I will link them because they are amazing and they hold so many toys in it. And then again, he's also got another my first year's item here, which is this little aeroplane that we got him for his first birthday. It just says Charlie on the side, and it's just so nice. He plays on that. And then here, I've got a little rug, which is from IKEA. And it's the man himself. The man of the moment. Go on your aeroplane. Say bye-bye, Daddy. Say bye-bye. Where's Charlie's room? Yeah, so his bed, you may already recognise this. This is actually Ella's old crib. And I think it was like first baby and everything, we got like the most expensive one you could probably get. In fact, this was actually a gift from my mum and dad for us, and it's such a robust, really good quality cot bed. So we thought this one was actually better than the one that Charlie had. So what we did is just obviously gave him this one. And Ella's got a bigger bed anyway because she was getting too big for this. So it's got under kind of like bed storage in there, which has got stacks of stuff in it. Are you coughing? And I've just changed his bedding as well, which is probably not a good time to show you this. But I've just changed his bedding, so we've just got to attach this bit at the back here as well. But I don't know if I want to. I might actually just try him in a bed with a bar at the side just to see how we get on, because see, really he would sleep in a single bed. But we'll wait and see. Because you're almost 2, Charlie. Can you believe it? You want up on it, TK? And in this corner I've got this random beanbag that the kids always seem to like just play on and jump on and be crazy with. So that's in the corner. And then obviously I've got his wardrobes. You demonstrate the wardrobes then, Charlie. That's it. Open them up. That's it. And we've got all his clothes hanging up now, which I don't think we had the last time. I don't think we had everything hanging up. There's so much dead space under here. I feel like putting another bar right across. You want to play with your toys? Come on then, let's play. Yay! Where's the wee car? Look, there's the wee car. You do it, say beep beep. That's it, put it at the top. She's going backwards. She's a thrill seeker. Ready, steady. I should also mention as well, guys, that these little ornaments on the windowsill, this one here is from Poundland. You might have remembered I bought this maybe a few months ago now. But yeah, this little French bulldog was £1, believe it or not, which I think looks so nice in here. And then this here is supposed to go at the corner. It's meant to be like a bookend, but it's a little globe. In fact, I do actually prefer it like that. Might just sit it out. But yeah, just a little globe. And that was TK Maxx, and I'm pretty sure that was like £15 as well. They've got such lovely bits in there. You always forget about TK Maxx, but it's one of my favourite places to go. So there we go. I'm pretty sure that is everything in this room updated. I just need to get a light up there because we've got the little dangling ball. But I've got a light for them. In fact, I'll show you that just now as well, because it's in my room. It's been unpackaged because I love it, but I've not actually managed to get it put up just yet. But it's just this big hanging like chandelier light. So this part sort of like, oh, it's all kind of hanging together. This part here is exposed at the bottom, so when you look underneath it, it kind of hangs out. And then it just kind of hangs on the ceiling and dangles down as many chains as you want it to. So I'm going to keep it quite short. But I just thought that was a lovely colour and would match in really nicely with the rest of his room, especially with all this kind of chrome that he's got going on as well. So now what I'm planning on doing is putting him to bed. I'll try and do a quick whip round of the upstairs just to show you before he goes and brushes his teeth again. You are so crazy. What are you doing? You want to go up in my bed, don't you? Do you want to go up in my bed? Charlie, nod your head. Charlie, do you want to go up in my bed?
No.
No? Why are you trying to climb up then? No?
Yes.
Do you want a bottle of milk?
No.
No? Okay. Oh, right, okay.
You can.
Would you like up?
No.
No? You're so confused. What I'll do is I'll pop him to his bed, I'll show you a quick whip round of the upstairs, and then I'll show you what is new downstairs. Okay, and now in Ella's room, I don't actually think much has changed in here. Oh god, that little swan. Poor soul. Sit up nicely. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if much has changed in here actually, apart from maybe the lights, but I'm sure I had that in another vlog that would pick these up in B&M one day. They go like that, round the head, but, or round the headboard rather. I'm so out of breath. I need to pop this up soon, but I'm not exactly sure where to put it. I was wanting to stick it here on this wall, but in this space I was actually really wanting to get Ella a hanging canopy. You know, the ones you can get in this like lovely blush colour like this. I just thought it would tie in the room really nicely to have that up here just kind of dangling, and then on this space take away the rocking chair, maybe put that in their little toy room, in their little games room. And on the floor, what I was planning on doing is having like a little furry throw, which I've already got, and getting some fairy lights and stuff, and just kind of having this as a sort of reading corner. And then here I was planning on putting a couple of shelves, but I don't know, maybe depending on the way that I put the canopy, and maybe if I get some tie backs to hold it, I could still maybe put the unicorn in here somewhere. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, that's still a work in progress. The TV at the moment is here because she's been watching The Grinch. So she's been like sitting sideways in her bed and watching The Grinch at night time. I need to get rid of these bedside tables. They do not go at all. They are just such a hindrance. They just don't look right in this room whatsoever. I just think they look terrible. So we're going to get rid of those. Probably just put them on like, I don't know, like a buy sell page or something. Because they're still really good quality. And to be honest, I don't want mirrored furniture anymore. They just get so dusty and it's just a pain to clean them, and I'm kind of just over it now, so I'm going to get rid of them. But they're so lovely as well. I do still love them. That sounds like I don't like them. I love them, but they're just not right for in here. Plus they're so sharp at that corner that I'm terrified she's going to hurt herself on it, so need to get rid of that. Wardrobes are still the same, obviously, are still the same, still looking gorgeous. That kind of heather fabric, heather wick I think it's called, it's just so nice. And then our bedding's all still the same. So these are from Matalan, these big pillows. I've got them in the living room as well. They're so nice. They're actually on sale just now for £8 as well, if anyone wants to look into getting them. I think they're 60 by 60, so they're quite big. This bedding is from Julian Charles. It's absolutely amazing. And the white stuff here is from Matalan. Bed is from Super Saver, and I've got it in Barley Faux Suede, which is a lovely kind of creamy colour. And then this is also Julian Charles as well. The throw is Julian Charles, and then this furry one is Matalan. And I just love how all those tones and colours all go in like really nicely together. Apart from this. This swan is like, I don't know, does anyone remember Fantasia? Fantasia was like a kind of dance festival night sort of thing that everyone used to go to. I never went once, but I basically dressed like I wanted to go. I was too young, but that's what that swan looks like it's going to. It looks like it's got a tutu made with its friends to match to go to Fantasia. So what I'm planning on doing is just getting like one of Ella's old dresses in a lovely kind of like muted pink, and just making a little skirt for that. It'll take me 2 seconds, just a little bit of material, and then I'll just put like a bit of elastic around it and just kind of shred it together and put a new dress in her, because she's looking a bit cray-cray on the bed like that. So she's getting a new outfit because she looks mental. And over here I've got this random light which is not going with anything. That's just there because we needed a lamp in here, but I've just went to B&Q and got her new lamps, which I'm dying to show her. They're so cool. They're like big massive flowers, and they're just amazing. So I'm going to take that away. I'm going to try and make them up and put them in here. And I've also got her a big massive like feather light for there, so I'm going to try and put that up as well. So what I'll do is I'll go and grab that stuff just now. I'll show you our wallpaper as well, because the wallpaper is absolutely stunning. It's so nice. It's literally exactly what I wanted. I really fancied getting like a flower wall mural done, like even if someone came and painted it, but I seen this paper and it's perfect colouring. Let me just show you. I found it, the last 2 rolls, on sale for £12 each, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, it's beautiful. So I'm thinking that on the walls behind, it's like a lovely like sort of like peonies and roses all over it, so I'm going to put that in the wall behind, and make this more. I was going to go swan theme, but see, trying to get swan stuff, it's so difficult, so I thought I'll go flowery and girly, so make this all like a flower wall. This wall I'll do like a kind of like glitzy one or something, I'm not quite sure. This will do like a little reading corner here, and we've got her the lovely bedside lamps. I'm going to get her nice white bedside tables that are quite girly, and she can put her doll's house like kind of down in the corner and stuff, and like over here. So yeah, it's going to look really nice. The bathroom is just exactly the same. There's like nothing to change in here, or no change to show you, except for I put this mirror here to do my makeup this morning. So let me just change that back to how it was. I've just got a few of my products kind of sitting out because they look nice. This A-Spa stuff, it's got like a lovely marble top, and their jammies are here for later, so I'm just going to pop them down there so that I can get them ready. Shower is exactly the same, no change in there, just as it is. I've got a face cloth that needs to go in the wash, and then I'll just pop the toilet roll there. I need a toilet roll dispenser, that's one thing I do need. Yeah, they're not sitting there, I'm taking them out. That look crazy. But yeah, bathroom still looking the same as what it was before, but I love the whole separate bath and shower thing. It's great, especially if the kids are in there and I can just jump in there for 2 seconds and come out and still see what's going on. And then when you come into my room, probably the only small change, sorry my bag's just like thrown in the bed, the only small change that's happened in here is that I got these cushions from Next. They're kind of a bit ski at the moment. Fran must have been in the under bed storage, but these ones are from Next. They've not got like a feather lining though, which is very, or a feather insert, which is very annoying because they don't sit right. So I might get feathers for inside or some kind of like different hollow fibre so that I can like karate chop them in the middle. I love that look. But yeah, that other side needs fixed. Hang on, I need to do that first because otherwise it'll just ruin the look. Right, that's a wee bit better. So this bedding is from, God, where's it from now? I think it's 5th Avenue at Dunelm. I'll double check and link it if I can find it. The white bedding underneath is definitely 5th Avenue from Dunelm. Bed is silver smooth velvet from Super Saver, same as Ella. My lights, the bargain of the house. Everyone's been asking me about these lamps. Instead of bedside table lamps, I've got dangling pendants that work separately from a switch over there to the main light. And these are from Iconic Lights and they were £18 each. How much of a bargain is that? £18, you can't even get nice bedside table lamps for £18 each. So I was really pleased with them. They've kind of got like a ribbed effect on them, and then in the inside, I don't know if you can see in there, probably not, but it's got an exposed filament, the lamp in it. I'll just try and do it this way. Like that, it's got an exposed filament, so when it's on you can really see that and it looks lovely. Bedspread is the same make as the big massive like housewife pillows. These are from NYX, the crushed velvet ones, and then the smooth velvet ones are from, God, where are they from now? Primark, which were £5 each. How good is that? £5 for a little pillow. I think that's great. My furry throw, which everyone always asks for, that's from the old house. That is from NYX. My curtains are from Remnant Kings. These were gifted to me. All the curtains in the house are gifted to me. Just in case anyone wants to know, for transparency, I did not pay for these. I'm doing a couple of jobs and interior ideas for Remnant Kings in town, so that was kind of like part of it, is that they would fit out my curtains if I take some pictures and stuff and show like kind of how the service works and whatever. So I'm very, very lucky to have been gifted these. But yeah, just thought I would let you know for transparency that they were gifted to me and I absolutely love them. They're amazing. The quality of them, I think you can just tell by looking, they feel like a hotel room. Everyone always says the curtains have made the house, like they just look amazing. I've had a few questions about the flooring asking if it's cold, and it's not. It's lovely, but I like a cold bedroom, so I don't know if that's the reason why I like it so much. Then in here is my bathroom, or my little ensuite. Nothing changed in here really, just the fact that I've like ditched stuff in the corner and it doesn't look very great, but there's no change happening in here. I need to find some nice kind of unit, some kind of unit for in that corner, and maybe like a nice mirror so we can get ready and brush our teeth. Is anyone else the same, that they need to look when they're brushing their teeth in case they miss a bit? That's what I feel like. I need the mirror there. For this main light, we've just gone and picked one up from B&Q, which was on sale for £55. It's just like a nice flat fit sort of chandelier type. It's just really nice. I think it will bring a nice sort of glam element to the room, because at the moment it's very, very masculine, which I do love. It was Fraser's idea to go for these really dark colours, but I'm so glad we did, because, sorry, this is so out of focus. I'm so glad we did because it's so different from my usual style, but I love the way that it looks and I love it for that, because I feel like it's really our room and not just a girly room that he has to live in. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how that is. I need to get a chest of drawers here. I've seen so many that I've loved and almost bought and then instantly gone off them, which I'm so glad that I didn't then decide to just pick them up just for the sake of getting something. We're trying to really pick something that's going to just go really nicely here. So I then thought, should I get a full length mirror and then a console in front of it? But do you know what, see if I do that, then I feel like I'm not using that space very well, and I've still got so many bits and pieces that really require drawers. and it's all very well having the access under the bed, but when someone's sleeping in the morning and you're having to like think about lifting the bed up, it's not practical. So I need to get a nice set of drawers in there. I've seen gorgeous ones on Swoon, but just need to really watch money just now because we've been spending like crazy and like the pot is almost done. So yeah, just need to be really careful. Maybe wait for some January sales or something, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, nice set of drawers there I think, and then maybe like a mirror above it or even a TV, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm probably thinking the mirror is the best idea just to get ready. Because the fact is, if we're in bed, we tend to watch our phones or watch like an iPad if we're watching a film or something. Either that or we fall asleep 5 minutes in anyway. And of course we need to get bedside tables as well. Again, I've seen a few that I've loved, then went off them, so just need to bide my time and wait for something that's going to look right. But bedside tables, chest of drawers, and then we're sorted pretty much in here. And then that is the light that I've picked. And he whispers because Charlie's sleeping. That is the light that I've picked for going up in the bedroom. And then down here in the living room, again, probably not the best time to show you this because I've got stuff everywhere trying to fix the light. That's the one I got for Ella's room. I'll just show you. I'm going to try and make this up shortly. But I think that looks really nice. It's on like a kind of bendy wire, and I think she'll just love that because it's like a big flower. So my cushions are all from Matalan. Every single one are all from Matalan. And for the sofa, I had this made to measure so that it would fit in, excuse those socks, right there. So that it would fit in this room because I wanted like 5 seats then a corner because I thought that would give us best use of the space. I really fancied getting 2 chairs sitting side by side or like facing each other, but this is the best idea that we did have, which was to get it made. If anyone's looking to get one made, then my friend Lynn is the one who put me in touch with the wholesaler who makes couches for like Sofa World, FCS, all that kind of stuff. They make sofas for like big massive companies, but she is my contact for them. So if you're looking to have a sofa made, then I will leave the details for Lynn in my description box below. And equally, loads of you guys have been looking for this carpet and asking me what one it is. If you're looking for the carpet, she's also my contact for that. So she knows all the good places to go, and that's what she is. She's an interior designer. So if you're wanting some details, then I will leave them in the description box. I absolutely love the buttons on the bottom of this suite. I think it really finishes it off, and I got chrome feet as well, which just look really nice. I wanted a nice slim arm as well, which is exactly what I've got. Nice big seats. It's so puffy still, like this will take a good while to kind of like break in properly, but I mean it looks gorgeous. I got the chenille fabric and I think it just looks absolutely stunning. Ella had face paint on this the other day and it wiped off, so it's obviously got really good Scotch Guard protection on it. But yeah, absolutely love my sofa. My table is from Harvey's. It's obviously got all that junk on it just now because I'm making up the light. Table's from Harvey's. I love this table. It's absolutely gorgeous. Only thing is there's a little chip on it there. When Fraser was putting it in storage, it is so heavy and he had to lift it on his own, and he bumped it, which is not a big deal. You can hardly see it. Do you know what I mean? It's not massively important. And then this table over here, which a lot of you guys have been asking me about, is from Dwell. This is the one that we had in the house before, over where our gallery wall was. So yeah, that was from Dwell, and we got it on sale at the start of the year for the old house before we even thought about moving, and it ties in beautifully in here. On top there we've got Shia Khan, as Ella calls him, who is from Dunelm. I've got a picture of us from the wedding, and then also the lamp that I used to have in the old house but with a new shade on it, which are also both from Dunelm. I need to hide that little wire under the TV. This little orchid is from Primark, but I don't want to keep it there all the time. I've only got it there just now because where it was before in the utility room, I've now got the microwave sitting, so I'm going to move that somewhere else. I've got my Google Home Dot, I think you call that. What do you call this? Google Home Mini? I think that's what it's called. Google Home Mini. Sky's in there. I think Fraser's thinking there's going to be an Xbox in there, which is definitely not happening. Sorry for that. And then my telly's on the wall, which looks great, but I just need to fix that wire because it's driving me insane. Much better. So yeah, TV's on the wall. This is a 65-inch LG TV. We got it on sale. Bit of feather in my eyelash. Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, and do you know what as well, guys? I'm so mindful that me showing this house and showing you around everything, I'm only doing it because you've asked me to. Like, you're quite interested in all this interior update and everything that's going on with the house, which is so lovely, but I feel like I need to be so mindful that I'm not upsetting anybody, because I know that if anyone's going through like a hard time or financial hardship or whatever, and they've like taken to YouTube to escape that, and they're watching somebody else who seems to have everything going on just now and buying loads and whatever else, I just need to be so mindful that we're doing this because it's been planned. Like, we sold our house in March, we've been saving up like crazy, we've been trying really hard not to spend as much like in the lead up to moving, and also the money that we released from our previous house, like we made a little bit of money in our old house, so the money we've released there is now being used to do this house up. So everything in here, like every single thing in here minus the curtains, we've bought. And the reason why I say that is because there's so much going around just now, like negativity about influencers getting gifted things then not disclosing it, right? Every single thing in this house, let me just double check again. I mean, my flowers were gifted, but that was a friend. I don't think I need to disclose that. Everything in this house, minus the curtains, has been bought with our own money. The beds we bought, the blinds we bought, everything in this house has been bought. But sometimes I might put a post on Instagram and tag, like for example, this lamp, which is from Next. Next didn't gift that to me, I bought it myself. Not that I think I should be getting props for buying things myself, not at all, but I just thought I would let you know that if anything is ever gifted from now on, then I will clearly mark hashtag gifted or something so that people know. But I don't really think it makes much difference, to be honest. If I like something, I like something, whether it's gifted or not. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend that I like something that I could go and afford to buy on my own anyway, just for the sake of showing you guys. Does that make sense? I just wouldn't do it. It's pointless. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. Everything else in here, I mean, a lot of you guys have been asking about this little chair. You might remember it from Charlie's room in the old house. It's from Amazon. It was £100 or £90. Very affordable for that type of chair, like a button back. Let's just cover the fact that I've pulled one of the buttons off there. Yeah, it's like a tufted little chair, wooden legs, little wheels. It looks gorgeous in here. How lovely does it match in with the curtains? Just think it looks perfect. It's just a little display chair, but we do sit on it. People can sit on it. It's very much like fit for purpose, but it's a lovely little display chair. Or also, if you've got like a vanity unit or like a dressing table, then this might make for a perfect little addition. But this was what we had in Charlie's nursery, and it also looks nice in here. That is from B&M. Got it ages ago, but I love the black on it. So then we've got this black floor lamp, which is called a pipe lamp, and it's from Next, but I just love the colour of that. I think it like kind of ties in quite nicely all the sort of darker tones as well. And then up here I have added in another flower to this little arrangement. That used to be, do you remember the bottom of the stairs in the old house? That's what that used to be. And then that is a Milan reed diffuser from Ailey and Andy. They got us that for moving house. And then in there I've got my wedding wax melts, which are just left over from the wedding. I've got a few of them, so I'm still using them, and I've got it in with a little candle underneath it, so it smells like my wedding in here at night time, which is so nice. And Lola, where's your bed? Where's your bed? Eh? Where did I put your bed? Oh, darling. Oh, that's a shame. Again, lots of questions about these flowers. They're all, every single one of them are from Dunelm. I don't know if you remember, but like maybe the start of the year I did a haul from Dunelm. We just went in one day and got a few bits and pieces, and I got that vase and then all these flowers because I'd seen a Dorma set that was already pre-made and it was like 70 quid. So I thought I'll just get some flowers and stuff and try and make up my own little arrangement. Now admittedly, this is first of all the wrong way around and secondly Charlie was up on here sitting earlier on and knocked this over, so it's looking a bit messy. But yeah, all Dunelm. Oh, apart from these little two, they're from Country Baskets, and they're not even like a material, they're actually foam flowers, but they still look nice. Nice pinky tones. This little table here is from Harvey's as well. That's neat and tidy under there. This is also from Harvey's. It matches the bigger coffee table, and we got that in sale as well. Sale queen over here. Yeah, got that in sale months ago before we'd even like moved into the house. And then this gorgeous lamp is from TK Maxx. Such a beautiful find. I absolutely love TK Maxx. I'm obsessed with the place. Mum and I were actually in last night and I got a couple of things like toys for the kids, I can say that because Charlie's in his bed. But yeah, I got a couple of toys for the kids for Christmas. They have so many nice bits in. Like the ones that I ended up getting for him were like an aeroplane that's been made out of like recycled plastic or something, but it's such a lovely, just a beautiful toy, like a lovely tone of toy. I think he'll really like it. It's red, it's just stunning, like a beautifully made toy. It doesn't look like a traditional like shiny red plastic toy, it's so nice. And also a fire truck as well. So I think the fire truck was $12.99 and the plane was $7.99, something like that. But they're in Fraser's car. I would show you them, but he's gone to work now, so I can't show you them. And I also got 2 juice bottles. My mum bought the kids their Christmas outfits for like all the kids. Well, not all the kids. She got one for a dress for Ella and a dress for Nora, and like a little jacket and stuff as well. So the stuff is just beautiful. But this light was such a bargain find. It was £35 or £30 actually. It was $29.99 it was. And that included the lampshade as well, which is just amazing because we'd previously been in Dunelm, and for one with a kind of perspex glass base like that, and then the chrome on its own without like a lampshade on it was about £45. So that was quite a bargain to get that for that price. But yeah, I think it looks amazing. And then that little plant there is also from Dunelm, and then I've got my router sitting upright because apparently it works better that way if it's off the ground. So that's sitting in the background there trying to be disguised. So yeah, I don't think much has changed apart from that. I mean, in the kitchen it's pretty much the way it was before. Curtains still the same, toys on the floor and a mess on the floor because the kids have been playing. Need our dining table. I phoned about it this morning, so hopefully we'll find out soon when that's all coming, so that this disaster zone isn't like that anymore. Oh, good point actually, let me just show you. This is the wallpaper that I love for the hallway. It's kind of like a mock croc. In fact, hang on, would this look better in my living room? It might look better in the living room, or is it too similar? It's probably too similar to the sofa. Nah, it looks a bit mental. Never mind. I like it for the hallway though. I think it looks gorgeous. This is actually the paper that I'd loved in the old house. But I noticed they had this in the show home of this house, and I just love it. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. It's from B&Q, and I'm going to put this all down here as soon as I can, basically, because do you know what I love about it? It's a vinyl paper, which means that it's like washable. It feels like plastic, so you can like properly take a wipe to that. So see if you've come in with like mucky shoes on, or the dog's come in, she's shaking her chops everywhere, you can just wipe it clean. But I think that's £22 a roll, which is not bad going for like a vinyl paper. But yeah, I just can't wait to get the paper done. I think it's going to look like such a difference when there's no longer like white walls in here. Oh, bye. I feel like I keep saying like excuse the mess, but it is really quite messy in here just now, just because we're doing like moving about things. Lola paid the bed, so that's getting washed. Got a microwave, hooray! We've not had the microwave since we moved in here, and it's been hard times. You don't realise how often you use these things. So got this Samsung one. Didn't realise how expensive microwaves were, by the way. I'm pretty sure I'd seen them years ago in B&M and they were like 30 quid, but apparently not. I think this was like £120, which is the saddest thing ever. But yeah, microwave, handy. Sonos speaker needs to get put upstairs or in a new place because we've now got a Google Home thing instead. I also got this nice pendant light shed, only because I feel like we've been spending an absolute small fortune on lights at the moment, and I still want to get my kitchen light over there. I want to get like a nice big dangly one, and the ones that I see are really expensive, so I need to just be realistic and think where I want to spend the money most, you know what I mean? I'd rather have a nice one in there and then just a basic one in here. But I think that was about £20. That'd be like from B&Q. But it's nice because it's kind of like textured, sort of like tweedy effect. And I'll show you it off as well. And that's it off. God, it's getting dark, isn't it? Let's keep it on. Kickboards still need to go on. The guy's coming to do them next week, I think. I've got washings on. My lights and darks basket. Chaos. Still need to get the Dyson put on the wall. We've had failed attempts here. Need to get some roll plugs and get that on the wall ASAP. Rocky. I want to get a hanging hook here. See, just like a clothes hanger. 2 hooks there, hang that up so that it's out the road and the kids don't end up tripping on it or like knocking it over or anything. But yeah, I think that's kind of like everything that's going on in here. And oh my god, did I ever tell you that the washing machine and all that fitted? Yay! Don't think I ever told you that. I need to register all these guarantees as well. So bad. But before I go, I'm going to take you upstairs and show you Ella's fluffy light, because in between shots on this vlog I went and put it up. So I'm going to quietly go upstairs because Charlie's sleeping and show you because it's really nice. Let's look at Lola a minute. This is where she permanently sits. It's so cute. You're so cute. Why are you so cute? Oh, I know you just want to play. You want to play. By the way guys, Lola turned 6 at the start of the month. 6? How did you turn 6? My big puppy. My big puppy. She's been so good. She's settled in so well. For everyone that's been asking about her, thank you for asking. She's been settling in great. Only thing is, Lola, come here. Come here. Sit nice. Sit nice a minute. Stay there. Stay. Stay. Right, give me a wee paw till I speak to you. Right. Can anyone see that on her face? Stay still. Stay. Stay. Right, it's basically like, she has things under her neck, I'm so sorry, right, but she's got little skin tags under her neck, and I think she's basically developed one by scratching on her face. Any vets out there fancy, oh, I'm not giving you a high five, but okay, high five. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, any vets out there who have any advice as to why she has like a spot on her face? I mean, I think she's a bit old for going through teenage years, is she not? Is this acne? Dog acne? I don't know. Lola, between me and you, we've had all sorts of like skin issues. What's going on, pal? Hey? What's going on? Give me 5 again, you're so cute. Oh, I love when she does that and hugs my arm. Cutie. She's going to lay an egg. Be nice and quiet. Do this. Do nice and quiet, right? Take Nana's handy. And close your eyes. Keep them closed. Keep them closed. Don't scream. Just do a happy face if you like it. Ella, look. Look on the tables. Flower lights.
Flower lights.
What do you think? Do you? Do you like your fluffy light? How nice are they? £16. I think they're lovely. She's mental though. She looks like she's going to Fantasia.
Mummy.
She needs to get a new skirt on.
Mummy.
Yes.
Can I have my buttons?
Of course. What do you think of your lights then? Do you like them?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go and get it.
Banana for nursery.
Amazing, that's what I like to hear. Good job. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, you're hanging on there like a wee koala bear. Ella, read the koala bear.
Might be his pal.
You what yourself?
You hurt yourself.
Look at that wee. Look at that wee armpit. What do you call them?
What are these called?
Upstairs.